It is a warm morning here as we head towards 11 o'clock local time in Alajuela, which is around about 20 kilometers north of the capital city, San Jose, but we are expecting heavy rain a bit later this afternoon. So Germany and New Zealand returning to the scene of their matchday one outings here at the ground known locally as the Cathedral of Football, and you can see how things stand following matchday one. Colombia top of the pile courtesy of their win over Germany. They'll qualify with a game to spare if they beat Mexico later on today. New Zealand level with Mexico on 1 point, and Germany bottom and will be out today if they lose this game. That's not a good back pass, but it's a very good save from Junior Murphy, who has come to New Zealand's rescue there. Well, they passed up some good chances against Colombia. This was handed to them on a plate, but Vaubienne couldn't make the most of the opportunity, though credit to Murphy for the way she came out speedily to narrow the angle. But they'll be wondering if it's a familiar story for Germany, who didn't take their chances against Colombia. Take two for Germany. It's a deeper one this time. Murphy can't get there. Side netting. Oh, two Germany players down here. I think they may have collided as they both went for it. Wamser and Madeleine Steck, the skipper. Indeed they did. Both had eyes on the ball. Nasty clash of heads there. Steck. Oh, here come New Zealand. It's Alyssa Winham. Has she overrun it? Brilliant stuff from Julia Kassan. Well, both goalkeepers have bailed their sides out in the opening minutes of this game, but both forwards will feel they should have done better. It's an error from Madeleine Steck, which allowed Alyssa Winham to get through, but good positive goalkeeping, just as we saw at the other end. Just the one on target. Bika Sturner. Vidauer. Nicely laid off of Vaubienne. Didn't catch it how she would have hoped to. Roll across for Sturner. Sturner going through the centre. That's a good pass. Here's the chance for Quiles. It's still to Ana Quiles. Lays it off. And the strike is blocked. And at the second time of asking, it's wide. Vaubienne couldn't quite find the angle. This was a sumptuous pass, though. Absolutely inch perfect. You fancied here that she might have a go at goal then. Came back inside, though. And Quiles laid it off. Vaubienne struggled to really let fly, and then by the time she did, it was too tricky to really be able to get the touch she was hoping for. Just a toe poke wide. At the break then, Germany 0, New Zealand 0. Miriam Hills. It's a pretty deep one. The header is in! Junior Murphy got fingertips to it, but couldn't prevent Germany getting the goal that their fans can celebrate. Finally, the three-time winners have found the net in Costa Rica. Hills with the delivery here. Brilliantly attacked by Clara Frulich. It's a superb header, that. Gets up ever so well here. It's slightly behind her, so has to really use her neck muscles to power that goalwards. And didn't she just? Agonising for Junior Murphy, who got across and it just squirmed off her glove and in. That's a really good turn from Sternard. Penalty. I think Tui Dugan knew as soon as the challenge came in that there was a danger that she had impeded her opposing number 7. It's Vidauer. It's 2-0. Germany up and running at the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup 2022. Surely now they're going to push on and pick up a victory to ignite their group stage campaign. 2-0 up and asking New Zealand to try and find a way through and commit numbers forwards. Lancaster, the substitute, has gone for it, and just a bit of a readjustment there for Julia Kassan. Seemed as though that may have swiveled a little bit in the air. That's a nice turn from Stirner. Stirner sends it wide. First time ball in towards Corley, and the header is sent wide by Maya Sternard. Wonderful approach work this from Germany, and that was begging to be buried. Wasn't too far wide, it's off the post in fact. Collins. Well, on the chase here is Wisniewski, who's in, and Kassan to the rescue once again. Grace Wisniewski is now flagged offside anyway, but Kassan showing her quality at coming off her line to make a save once again. As we go into the final 90 seconds of the 90 minutes, it was a close call. If she had managed to beat the Germany keeper here, would have needed a closer inspection. Pass on to Collins here. Collins took it in her stride nicely. McMeekan, who's away here. McMeekan, well, she got clear of Maxons, but wasn't able to escape the attentions of Sternard, and then the long-range strike is gathered by Julia Kassan, making amends for her own poor clearance here. It was certainly on target. It wasn't a bad try at all. In comes the corner. Oh, the header is wide. Another chance comes and goes for New Zealand. It's the substitute who managed to get in round the back there. More agony, this time it's Walker. That's gone all the way through, now Marcy's chasing this, and here is the chance for Germany to get a third. And she's unselfishly found Corley, who does make it 3, and ensures it's 3 points for Germany as well. The two substitutes combining. Corley guiding it into the unguarded net after she was teed up very unselfishly. Lauretta Almazi put in it on a plate for Corley. Game, set and match now. Germany 3, New Zealand 0. Germany are up and running in Group B. They mark their 50th game in the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup with a comfortable victory over New Zealand. Fröhlich's header, a Vidauer penalty, and Corley's stoppage time goal means that they have a win on the board. The 3-time winners of this competition are up and running. Full time then in Alajuela. Germany 3, New Zealand 0.